Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Lair. Of course, I'm Chris Chaos here with the 411 for SmackDown Live. Newark, New Jersey on this 19th day of December. Very, very close to Christmas. 2017. So, the 411 of this episode for SmackDown. The 411 is continuing coverage of the Women's Royal Rumble. The Women's Royal Rumble, which, by the way, we've all wanted and finally going to get in 2018, in about 6 weeks, a little less than. It's going to be awesome. We now have the confirmation that the winner is going to get a shot at a champion. Just as with the men, and we all should have assumed that this was going to be the case going forward, that this was going to be the prize at the end of the rainbow, if you will. So, I mean, it's awesome. Kind of makes me think that a SmackDown star is going to win it. I kind of don't like that after watching the show tonight, just because the SmackDown girls last year got to have the Money in the Bank. I kind of wish I want to see a Raw star win it, just to kind of balance things out. Remember, we have to do 50-50 booking nowadays. So, to do 50-50 booking, that kind of evens the playing field out. I mean, it was announced on Raw. You know, I'm going ahead and putting my money on Paige, just to be completely honest. And some people will say, well, Asuka's a shoo-in to win it. Well, Asuka would be like 1A, probably. I wouldn't necessarily go with Asuka, but I mean, that's a good choice, I guess. Anyway, we got plenty of time to discuss who should and shouldn't win that. Also, you've also got to think about, if you're going to do a Women's Royal Rumble, still, we don't know how many is going to be in it. Let's assume that it's going to be 30. Of course, we all know what happens when you assume. But is there going to be 2 title defenses? You know, you've got a Raw champion, a Raw Women's champion, a SmackDown Women's champion. Are both titles going to be defended? Now, necessarily, they don't have to be. It would be nice to see them both defended. But, you know, the Royal Rumble will probably be a 4-hour show anyway. Much like Survivor Series, SummerSlam, and of course WrestleMania being like a 6-hour, 6.5, 7-hour show now. We'll see. We'll just see how it goes. The second thing, Dolph Ziggler just basically dropping the belt. I would have actually liked to have seen, and I don't say this, you know, half-heartedly. I think he should have threw the title down. Now, I am a big proponent of putting over the title. The title has to mean something. The title, and I think, and this has only ever happened once that I can recall. Of course, it's the infamous promo that really sparked ECW back in the day when the franchise, Shane Douglas, won the NWA title and then threw it down. You can all kiss my ass, and throws the belt down, proclaims the ECW title the world title, and off to the races we go. Or they went, and then a lot of us came along with the ride later. I think you can throw all kinds of shade and everything on the title in the right scenarios. A lot of people will disagree with that and say that you should never do it. 99.9999999 to the nth degree, you should always show respect, honor, whatever to the title. To make a big point, to really emphasize something huge, you have to really disrespect the title. I think in this instance, if Dolph would have just said, you know what, screw it, it's not worth it, I hate you all, I hate everybody here, and I hate this title, and throws it down, I think it would have been a lot better of a scenario. Because I don't know exactly where this is going, but I think that could have led to big things, and there still could be big things. I don't know. So now is Dolph not the United States champion? Is he vacating the title? I mean, that's the way it looked. We'll see. Only time will tell what direction exactly they're going to go in. Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan had a great opening segment. It wasn't good. It was great. It told a great story. The balance of power and how, you know, Shane's the boss, but Daniel has always been seen as kind of like, they've played him as almost the equal to Shane. Like Daniel works for Shane. It's like the manager and the assistant manager, if you will. You know, you bring up the assistant manager, you put them on almost equal playing field, but at the end of the day, Shane's the boss. But Daniel is going to fight the authority, if you will. I love it. I think, and this is just hopefulness on my part, it's the holidays, why not have that? Daniel versus Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. It can happen. And they have plenty of time to make it happen. But they have to clear Daniel Bryan, of course, for him to wrestle. And I think we're on the road for him to get cleared. Because he's been cleared by several doctors, and just not the WWE doctor still hasn't cleared him. And I have my own suspicions about what's going on with that, but we'll see how that goes as well. I think that's money if Daniel can go. If people are saying that he's safe and can go, I mean, anything can happen. I think the WWE doctor doesn't want to release him just because the risk is higher for him than it would be for anybody else probably on the roster of long-term damage. So it's a safety thing. Charlotte and Naomi versus the Riot Squad. You know, really getting a chance to really see Sarah Logan wrestle on SmackDown is great in my eye. Anytime she can do that. Of course, Ruby Riott, but you know, Ruby's been featured so much on NXT that you get to watch her a lot. Sarah Logan just kind of, like, she really just kind of came in and just jumped right to the main roster, which I have no problem with. I just want to see her wrestle more. Liv Tyler, well, I'm glad she was on the outside. Let's just say that. Liv's going to be good, I think. I think with just like Carmella, it's going to be a work in progress. I actually don't like the fact that Liv's on SmackDown, because her character and Carmella's character are kind of, there's a lot of similarities there, so I don't love it. Gable and Benjamin versus the Usos had a great match. I mean, it was just a great match. Good storytelling, and I can't wait to see these two teams go at it for the title. That's, you know, it's kind of been pushed around a little bit, but it's not really happened the way we want it to, and I can't wait to see it, and I hope that they do it very, very soon. Hopefully like in a couple of weeks. On like some kind of big SmackDown, since there's not another pay-per-view before the Royal Rumble. The New Day versus Aiden English and Rusev. I'm just gonna leave that where it just kind of speaks for itself. And then the you know, you get tired sometimes of seeing 6-man tags, but it was a good match. It really was. Told a good story. Coming off this match, what I want to see for the Royal Rumble, AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn for the WWE title. That's the match I want to see at the Royal Rumble. But I know that that's not going to happen. It would be Kevin Owens if it would be either of the two. So it is what it is. So yeah. So we've all got that going for us. Anyway. So that's all I've got for SmackDown. You guys make sure, I'm not going to do a video on it, but you gotta tune in to 205 Live tonight. I'm really going to put that over, and I'm probably going to sit down and watch it here in just a minute. Considering that it's probably already, well, I know it's already off the air. So I can go back and watch it. So I recommend everybody do that as well. Just for Hideo Itami. And then make sure to watch NXT tomorrow night too, because 2 title matches, and there is a title change on the show. I will spoil that. I'm not going to spoil which one it is. You probably all already know it because the WWE spoiled it. Let's be real. So anyway, if I don't greet you all again before Christmas, I hope that each and every one of you have a very, very Merry Christmas. And I will see you all on Christmas for the 411 for Monday Night Raw next Monday night. So, until then, deuces. Catch you guys later. Chaos out.